Hey everyone, I'm Storm Shield meteorologist Jason Myers. I hope you had a great weekend. All in all, it wasn't too bad, but we did have a few spots where we saw some severe weather over the weekend. Saturday and Sunday both saw a few tornadoes. Looks like Saturday is what we're looking at right here. A couple tornado reports in eastern Montana, one in western Wyoming. On Sunday, that was a little bit busier with 12 tornado reports. A few of those in North Dakota, a couple in northern Iowa, and it looks like Kansas saw some as well, and a lot of wind and a few hail reports. All in all, about where we were expecting the severe weather reports. The only outlier may be this small tornado in North Dakota. A few pictures have been running around on social media of those tornadoes. It looks like they were pretty small tornadoes in all. For today, looks like our severe weather risk is pretty small, at least smaller than what we saw yesterday. Just a general risk for everyone shaded in green. Hail and wind are definitely going to be the biggest threats. This is a possibility for hail spanning from, looks like parts of Oklahoma and Kansas through Missouri, northern Arkansas, southern Illinois. Wind, a little bit larger area. We have to zoom out a little bit, and that heads into the Midwest, Michigan, even the UP and eastern Wisconsin. Tornadoes is a much smaller area, and most of this, the reason we're seeing this risk for severe weather, looks like we have a little bit of a jet streak in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And what that means is we have some very strong winds that are moving through this part of the country. And it looks like here we are at the 500 millibar level. This is about halfway up in the atmosphere. We'll start to see those winds really picking up just north of that risk area. So out ahead of it was where we're going to see that risk for severe weather. We put this in motion, and here we are heading through the afternoon and into the evening, and we see these hot spots. And just south and just to the east is where we're going to see the biggest risk of some severe weather later on, especially this afternoon and this evening, as these winds really start to pick up. That's today. Tomorrow is what I'm really looking at. A moderate risk for some severe weather across, looks like the Central Plains, even parts of the Midwest under that moderate risk. Again, it looks like hail and wind going to be the biggest threats, but a large tornado or two can't be ruled out completely. So while today could be busy, tomorrow looks like we could see a big outbreak in the middle of the country. As for some fire weather, we're running the gamut today. We have a lot of severe weather of all kinds possible today and tomorrow, but a critical fire risk in southeastern Nevada and it looks like northwest Arizona under that critical risk, and we could see a few isolated dry thunderstorms in northeast California as well as northwest Nevada right there. And that the extremely dry conditions, the winds picking up, and that potential for a few thunderstorms, we have that critical risk for some severe weather in the form of some wildfires. Out west, the middle of the country, just a small risk for some wind and some hail, maybe a tornado. Tomorrow is what I'm really looking at as far as the tornadoes, the hail, and the wind. It looks like we could see a much bigger outbreak during the day tomorrow. Again, hope you had a good weekend. Be safe today. Download Storm Shield because you may need it this week, especially with that moderate risk coming for us tomorrow. I'll keep you posted right here on this channel, so please subscribe, like this video. I'll see you next time.